Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's Athens and the Chicago Cubs. All right, Siggy, let's talk about the ace on the mound. She's been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. She's got hitters guessing on every pitch. Excited to see if she can maintain her dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Ben Brown. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ready to go now? Now the third baseman, Noah Young. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Aaron Kirk.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Happ sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And the batter now, Aaron Kirk. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Stays alive. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound in this one, Bo Yee. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
This pitcher's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against her, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way she hurts herself is if she gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
No.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. Out to short. Webb tosses to first.
He's out.
And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a pitcher that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt her rhythm, make her uncomfortable a little bit. The hitters that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get her moving off the mound. If you're in the box and she seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up her timing, somehow try to get in her head a little bit. And then when she does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
1 strike. Ball, no.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities she's going to get. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Fair ball. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
1-1.
Tucker stands at second with 2 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
New inning getting started. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Christopher Barrett. Brown back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ballesteros down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So up next, Kerry Ward. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Joe Young. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the right fielder, Morgan Moore. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the ground to third. Turner to first. Out. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now here is Michael Bush.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, she's really settling in and getting a feel for her pitches, throwing them where she wants to right now. So we'll see how long she can keep this streak going.
Justin Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Second inning here, no score. That one missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say she's convinced, but it looks like she's accepted it.
That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. And here is Stephen Long. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And there's a ball. Long with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Drake gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball there.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Jordan Webb. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss
quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
Well, right now she's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this pitcher on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Moises Ballesteros, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Horner batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the 3rd. Cubs are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th. Here's the 2nd baseman, Aaron Kirk. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition.
That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now, here is Christopher Barrett. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Barrett, in his rookie season, only 18 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Carrie Ward. She's one of the best players in the game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. The throw to 2nd is offline.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Go ahead run on base. Young, the next to hit. Doubled his first time up. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at 2nd, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. On to the bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air, left field. Myers right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout. And the Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And a foul ball, she stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got her one away on the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Drake. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. Not in time. He's safe.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird. Makes the grab for the second out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Bush. That ends the frame. Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ian Happ. First pitch just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
One strike.
And that's through there for a strike. 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. He's 0 for 1. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Turner in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Seiya strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Strike 2.
She's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. And we still have no score. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Jordan Webb. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Happ fires it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Barrett digs in now. He's one of the best players in the game. This one popped up right side. It's going to fall for a hit. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great...
Tyson Miller will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First and second, one out. Ward getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Back-to-back base hits. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And here is Joe Young. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So 2 down now, and here is Morgan Moore. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and she was fooled. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather getting ready to go. Thielbar warming up as well. Not close with that one, but he gets her to go after it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
That one almost got her.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Moises Ballesteros. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's his
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like she's picked up right where she left off. Here's Nico Horner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And a bunt towards third. Bare hand grab over to first. And it beats him. What a play. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
That's to third. And it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to short. Webb slings to first.
He's out.
And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. New pitcher on now, Julian Merriweather.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Julian Merriweather.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And now it's going to be Stephen Long. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Merriweather, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. It's through for a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Noah Young will hit next. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
1-0.
Long, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one to first, and foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Touches down, that's a hit.
No, no, no. Hey.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jordan Webb, 1 for 3. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hat moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, she's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and she makes the catch. 2 away. In half up to hit. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Got him. So she gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Aaron Kirk. Merriweather back to work.
Ball.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Just
Outside.
missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fouls one off. 2-2. High fly ball right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Barrett. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Grounds one to short. And now two gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Kerry Ward. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at the friendly confines. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. So now Turner in on that right side. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's two away. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's through there for a strike. The next offering misses. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Just off the outside edge.
She's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. She's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. She's been really good in this one.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Cubs are down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Brazier.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Joe Young getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Morgan Moore. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. High fly ball down the left field line. Happ makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jeremy Drake, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Roll to short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Long. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Calvin Fauché.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Here comes the throw. He's in there. Bottom of the ninth, 1-run game, 2 on. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. With the tying run at second, winning run at first. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tucker in the box now, takes strike one. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. There's the strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away. 1 out left for the Cubs. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.